You guys know that Kart Narcs? Have you seen this?
Yeah.
guy?
Yes.
Yeah.
I
Is
love
that the
it.
guy that does the magnet and he sticks it?
yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
It's awesome.
When I first saw that, I was like, man, this guy's kind of a dick. Like, that would piss me off. And then I watch it more and more, and I'm like, this guy's onto something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's really exposing,
yeah.
the intricacies
What he does,
of
Roger,
our culture.
is
And, yeah.
he like waits in parking lots and he waits for people to not return their shopping carts.
Sweet.
And then when they don't, he gives them shit for it.
Okay, I think we're ready to we're ready to start.
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's
knock it
podcast,
out.
everybody. All right, beings of this realm, welcome to IATQ. My name is Brizzle McKnight. We have a fantastic show for you, so please stick around till the end. We're gonna have beefs. We're gonna answer questions. We're gonna hear stories from actual experts, guys I deem experts, anyways. Welcome, and let's go around the room. I am dedicating this show to gingers everywhere. I've found some of Justin's spare hair, like when we waxed his chest, and from probably 10 years of haircuts, and we made a wig out of it. And I'm like, I'm wearing it.
That is so
It
gross.
smells like him a little bit.
I was about to say, what's that smell like?
So it smells like patchouli and weed.
Just got that musk.
Anyways, let's go around and say hi to everybody. Answering who question, we got RMFJ.
What's up?
Hello, RMFJ.
Feeling good? Ready to do this?
This is episode 10 for the people playing the home game. Next to RMFJ, we got BOGCK, Brad OG
OG champ
Keepers.
in the house. Feeling real excited about this.
Feeling fired up?
Yeah.
I forgot what questions I've asked you, but I got it written down, thankfully. So
Yeah, right. Yeah.
I'm sure you've fucking handled it like a master.
Oh, yeah.
Like an expert.
Like an expert.
Across from Brad, we got Ricky Cool Breeze Grassy.
Hey, everyone.
What's up, Ricky?
Hey, just happy to be here.
That's awesome.
With all you fine folks.
What number did I give you? 17?
No, I'm 70. I'm not.
You're 17.
Yeah, whatever. I'm the
Opposite
of Austin.
our newest expert. We're all excited to have Austin the Giant Lewis with us, everybody.
Austin's here.
Welcome, Austin.
AGL.
Say hello to the world,
Thank
Austin.
you. Hello. Excited to be here. This is going to be fun.
Awesome. It is going to be fun.
Your status went up by one fan.
Thank you, Austin.
85 subscribers right now are saying hi to Austin, and soon it'll be.
We have 85
Now-
subscribers?
Yeah.
Well, because Austin's here, it'll be
Worldwide.
86.
Yeah, they found out Austin was going to be on the show, and they're like, "Man, I'm subscribing
me
to
up.
this immediately."
Sign me up for a piece of that.
Right? I want some giant.
Next to Austin,
He's
we
a
got
good-looking specimen.
Kevin Sea Dogs Wilcox adjusting the microphone
There we go.
It's hard to go down that far.
to expert.
Eat the mic.
All right, let's save that soundbite. That was a good one. It's hard to go down that far. Kevin Sea Dog Wilcox.
Glad to be back.
That's not what I hear.
Kevin's on who or how?
Is my chair too high?
Who's on third?
Our special guest, last but
There we
not
go.
least, is my bro Justin Red Dog McKnight. Justin, thanks for the hair, man. I appreciate it. I'm tired of looking at my bald
You're
head.
welcome, brother.
All right.
Puzzle's looking good.
Yeah.
Yeah. How far along are we going here?
I would say half.
You think you're going to get this one accomplished?
I'm hoping so. I feel like there is some possible conflict already.
Uh-oh.
Oh boy.
Oh, boy.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Missing pieces.
We have a little dog now.
Oh,
We have a little dog.
Little
That's
dog, yeah,
Very bad.
yeah, that's right. Whatever.
Could always kill it.
Anyways, welcome to the
Leave
show,
me out of it.
everybody. This time around, I think we're going to start with beefs. You guys,
Oh,
Yeah.
sure.
I think
No,
that
let's
was
start with beefs.
Let's just get fired up right off.
Yeah,
right
yeah.
out of the
Beef it
gate.
up.
Get it in net.
All
Let's start
right.
with beefs.
My beef is people that don't return their shopping carts.
Oh,
Really?
yeah.
Like, you
Yeah.
know, I
Yep.
can see if
Worst
it's like raining or
humans.
something, there's plenty of spots and you just got to get in the car and get away, whatever, fine. But if there's like a lot full of cars, no place to park, and you turn around and you're like, there's a spot, and there's like a freaking shopping cart up on the curb.
Yeah.
That just gets me.
Yeah.
Oh,
And then you see like the cart corral is like a couple aisles over. It's like they had to do this and put the cart away. It's like,
It's the ultimate litmus test.
yeah.
Because it's not illegal to just leave them.
True.
But also, like, it's just self-governing. Everybody knows that you're supposed to do it.
Yeah. So do
Right.
you guys know that Kart Narcs? Have you seen this?
Yeah.
guy?
Yes. I
Oh,
Is that
love
the
it.
guy
So-
that does the the magnet and he sticks it.
yeah.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I've
it's
seen it.
awesome.
When I first saw that, I was like, man, this guy's kind of a dick. Like, that would piss me off. And then I watch it more and more, and I'm like, this guy's onto something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's really exposing,
what do you-
like, the intricacies
What he does,
of
Roger,
our culture.
is
And, yeah.
he like waits in parking lots and he waits for people to not return their shopping carts.
Sweet.
And then when they don't, he gives them shit for it, and they get very, very upset.
He's
I
been
like it.
chased before, and
Yeah.
I mean, it's
Yeah.
great.
I think he had a
great.
gun pulled on him on one of them.
I may
like, some
have.
guy's like, I'm
Wow.
going to shoot you. And yeah, it's
I don't know if it's
interesting to
worth
watch.
all that, but
He doesn't know when to
Right.
stop. That's his biggest thing. Is like
Yeah.
he'll just keep
He
it going
pushes.
forever.
Yeah.
It's also funny how people get so upset about it and then just not return the car.
Right.
They'll just get in their car and just drive
Yeah.
off and flip them
Yeah.
off or something.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's
I
really,
think,
really revealing.
I think the magnet would be a badge of honor.
yeah, right?
Keep
Like,
that. Put
Yeah,
that
I'd
in
be
the
like,
fridge
cool,
when you get
thanks,
home.
man.
That's right. Thanks for the souvenir.
Right.
I'm having a hard time getting over pubic Q-tip over here.
Get used to it. I'm wearing
is that
this.
your beef?
I'm wearing this all the time.
Not yet.
Roger, what is your beef?
Okay, so my beef is the difference between men and women.
Okay. Okay.
this is-
We
there
have
we go.
opened a can of worms. everyone.
What could go wrong?
I told you to stay tuned, everybody. Where's the camera?
So recently I had a gate latch that broke,
Uh-huh.
and it's this piece that goes in the latch.
Okay.
I can't find that piece. So I improvise. I get a piece of bamboo.
Brilliant.
Screw it to the fence. Latches. It's perfect. It's beautiful.
Genius.
Wife
Nice.
can't stand it. Rich ghetto. She actually takes it off, spray paints it.
Really?
I'm sure that made it look better.
Yeah, that was the guy like, oh.
Okay, so she's like, no, you got to get it fixed. I said, honey, they don't have that thing at Lowe's. I've looked. I couldn't find it on Amazon.
You have to get a whole new kit for
whole
$80
new
or
kit.
whatever.
Yeah, $50.
Was that on the inside or the outside?
It's the outside.
I'll ask the questions. Was that on the
Yeah, it's the outside. This thing.
Yeah, I got
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
And then the thing comes
Yeah,
over, clasps it.
yeah, that thing
Right.
broke. So
Yeah.
it's a piece of bamboo now. It works perfect. Works great. No, she won't tolerate it.
Brilliant man
that's so
engineering went into
annoying.
fixing it.
So of course she's like, no, you're going to have to get a new one. All this stuff, and you know it's going to be a pain in the ass. It's not going to match. I'll be out there for an hour doing it, and I got to do it. There's no way I can't do it.
has
How
to
can
get
I
done.
not do it?
I mean, you could just take down the fence.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
I gotta
This
have
is
a
new
fence.
expert
Take the
advice.
door off.
You might want to hear
Just
that.
rip down all of your fence.
Take the door off.
ATGL chimes in.
But the bamboo looks good to me. It's Florida. Oh, look at that. He improvised. He's got a bamboo
It's
thing.
wood. The fence is wood. What's the problem,
I
right?
would have stuck with
And it looks
bamboo.
good.
It's all wood.
It's all,
It's all wood.
organic.
I mean, do you guys have a problem with that?
Nah.
No, that's good wood.
That's exactly
I think
what I
it
would have
looks
done.
Bamboo would have held up long.
Anyway, and there's 1,000 other differences we can go into, but
The worst part of that whole story is that she took it down and spray painted it, thinking it would make it look better.
exactly.
You know how women do that shit? They're like, I'd like to spruce this bench up.
Exactly.
So they fucking strip it, they spray paint it with shitty spray paint, and then they like put some scuff marks in it with sandpaper,
Right.
and they're like,
Yep.
it's rustic. It looks like shit. You didn't do anything.
Right.
Do you feel like she like wanted to one up you? She was secretly so impressed with your ability to come up with a quick
No,
fix,
she
and
is-
she's like,
no,
"Oh,
no,
I gotta."
no. Women don't have that second level thinking.
Okay. On that note,
All right, Brad.
Brad, OG champ, what is your beef?
I think we're down to 61 subscribers now.
Yeah.
No, all our audience is pretty much primarily men.
We lost the two women that watched
Yeah.
the show.
But the ones that we're going to think about, they were just about to do this, and they're like, nah, it's not for me.
That's why he's motherfucking.
That's right. Brad, OG champ keepers, what's your beef, please?
Man, my beef is when you'll go into the gas station, right? And you're about to check out, and there's maybe a small line. That motherfucker starts buying lottery tickets.
Yes, that's me.
You sit there and you're like,
That's me.
Yeah.
it pisses me off.
And he's disorganized.
Yeah.
Or
They don't
he's-
know which one. They're like, that
Yeah.
one, I'll take a 10 and a 20. And,
Yep. Yep.
And there's one cashier.
Yeah, one. And yeah, it's like, actually, wait, hold on. Let me fill these numbers out. And they stand there and they scratch off. It's
Yeah.
like, step aside.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Like if they're cashing them out and they haven't scratched off the little barcode at the bottom,
Yeah.
and everybody's got to wait for that too, and then there's shit everywhere, and it's like a big, huge pain in the ass.
Can you
Yeah.
describe what
They're
that
never
person
winners.
looks like?
I
I'll
promise
ask the
you.
questions. Ask what.
What'd you say?
Can you describe what that person looks like who's standing in line? And if you can't, I will.
Wait a minute. So
Shorts.
I was behind
Cargo shorts.
Yes.
Cargo short-
T-shirt.
Yeah.
Paint. Trench coat.
What's
There's
on the
paint.
feet? It's a very specific.
Sandals.
But what
Oh
kind?
yeah, the Crocs.
They're like slip-on Adidas, like slides.
Yep.
Oh,
Okay, all right.
With socks.
With their fucking toes hanging out the end.
All right, no socks.
And then they throw the Marlboro Reds in at the end. They're like, and I'll also take a pack of Marlboro Reds.
Oh, so it's a black guy.
Oh, here we go.
No, that would have been those would have been Newports.
Oh,
Yeah.
my mistake.
So when I first moved here, I got behind a guy that did that same thing. He picked like 4 tickets, and then he goes, "No, I didn't want the $10 ones." And I was behind the guy. I said, "I'll take the tickets he doesn't want. A $200 winner and a $600." Shit.
Hell yeah.
Couldn't believe it.
RMFJ
Awesome.
style.
Yeah,
Nailed
it's great.
it.
Yeah.
Love it.
Brad, what's your
Nailed
scratch
it.
off buying strategy?
For scratch off?
Yeah. Like you're going to get, say, 10 scratch offs. What's your strategy?
Just
Get all the same one, or do you get 10 different? Do you get 2 of 5? Whatever.
So I worked at a Winn-Dixie, right?
Yeah.
And I did customer service for a while. And there was a specific gentleman who came in, and he would buy all of the same roll. And apparently I learned that there's a certain point in the roll, there's like a black strip and lets you know that you're halfway through the roll.
Okay.
He was trying to get beyond that. For some reason, he felt that if he got beyond the black strip, that there would eventually be a winner in there.
Okay.
And he did. He won a bunch. He would
That
come
makes
in.
sense.
Yeah, he would come in and he'd buy all of the same roll. So
When you say a bunch, what are we talking about?
oh, I'm talking about like $500 worth of
Wow.
lotto tickets.
That would really
But he
piss
won
off.
thousands at a time.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Good strategy. Expert
So
advice.
all of the same roll.
Okay, cool.
Have you seen that? I think the guy's. Oh, sorry.
Go ahead.
The Beast. He's a podcast guy.
Yeah.
Yes.
He bought $1 million worth of lottery tickets.
Wow.
$1 million worth of like $20 lottery
Yeah.
tickets. And he got like $730,000 back.
Did he hire like a team of people to
Yes.
scratch them off? And
Yes.
there must have been like a percentage if they scratched a winning ticket. He'd give them a little. I
The
haven't
whole
seen
thing
this.
was
Probably.
no. He bought an island.
He gave it to Africa.
Yeah, something. He bought a private island, and then he gave it away to some of the. I can't remember the whole thing, but
So children could learn to read.
yeah, I don't know where I was going with this.
Anyways.
Oh, that's
No,
cool.
yeah,
All right.
yeah.
Thanks, Roger.
He didn't,
Reference
he didn't win his
Mr.
million
Beast.
back.
Maybe we'll get viewers.
Sure.
Exactly.
No, I think
Fuck that guy.
No, I think that dude's got like 40 million viewers or something. I mean, he's
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah. He's super popular.
He's Mr. Beast for sure.
He's definitely polarizing for sure.
got enough money to buy $1 million worth of lottery tickets, and
Doing
Yeah.
something, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Ricky,
Wish I
what's your
did.
beef?
I lost my wallet a couple days ago. And dude, just
With
the
everything in it.
Everything. License, credit cards, debit card, insurance card,
How much
Costco
cash?
card. No cash.
Okay.
0 cash.
Okay.
So I lose the wallet. I try and look for it for like 2 days. I'm like, okay, it's not happening. So I cancel everything because now I'm like, well, what if I left it in the parking lot and somebody picked it up? So I go to the bank to cancel the debit card. They're like, cool, canceled, no problem. But we can't give you a new card until you have
You
your
do the
license.
Erectric Boogie.
Okay.
Sure.
And
So I do that. That's fine. And then I got to go to the DMV, which is always a fucking pain in the balls. You know,
Yeah.
you take a number,
Yeah.
and it's like my number's like D4,
And
or
there's
something,
no rhyme
and
or reason.
they're serving A16.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, this is it.
And then
Sounds like
Q41 comes up.
Right. I'm like,
And then-
this is it.
yeah.
This is my life now. And it's like, I'm just listening to the people at the fucking windows and they don't have anything they're supposed to
Yeah,
have.
right.
Well, do you have your social security card? No, I didn't know I needed that. Do you have your mail with your name? No, I didn't. So it's like, these people are wasting my fucking time. I show up with everything I need. I've got my social security card, my birth certificate, mail with my name on. I've got everything I need.
Right.
They finally call me. I get up there and the lady's like, you actually don't even need any of that.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. She's like, you can just give me your social security number. And
Oh, great.
So, so I wait 3 hours for a 6-minute like in and out thing.
That you could have probably done over
Interaction.
online.
So I don't know if my beef is more about losing my license or more about going to the fucking
the process
DMV,
of
which
fixing
is
it.
awful. So anyway, so I did that, and then I was able to go back to the bank, get a new
Card and
debit
everything.
card, and all that stuff. So it worked out. It was just a pain in the ass.
Well, I'm
man.
glad you're right again.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Good.
So anyway, that's my beef.
Okay.
yeah, the 3-hour investment with the 6-minute payoff is
And
a
you-
lot like my wife.
and-
You know,
You know what
Yeah.
I've done before?
Yeah.
Like I get the stupid little ticket, and if I get tired of waiting for a while, and they call, I just go up for the next number.
You just go up.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
like, this is me, and they're like, "Are you A41?" I'm like, "No, I'm D71, but I'm here, so here's what I have to do."
Nice.
And they're like, "Okay."
Nice.
Yeah.
That's
You know,
really smart.
that's super
actually.
alpha.
It's the whole beg for forgiveness instead of
Yeah.
asking.
Because
Oh, I didn't
people
know
that-
any better.
Because the
Should I
workers
not
there
have
are
done
so
that?
happy to
So
be
did you
there
ever
that they
fudge
don't
wall?
care.
Exactly. I do have to say that the DMV down here
great.
is really good.
2 thumbs up.
And then there's one at like 206 and US 1.
That one's good.
is brilliant.
Yeah,
I
that
have
one's good.
those guys know what the fuck they're doing. They're organized. They get
That's-
shit
Yeah.
moving.
I was up in Jacksonville,
minutes.
so
Okay.
it was just a bunch of
Yeah.
guys that were trying to buy fucking scratch tickets at the wrong place. It's a mess.
We'll get into your question later. I think that might have some.
Yeah.
All right. Austin the Giant Lewis, what's your beef?
So we recently went up to Tennessee to see some college friends, and we're driving. We're going up 75, going through Atlanta, getting Knoxville, and these fucking people who rubberneck.
Yeah.
I want to send a live hand grenade into their car because we're driving up. We're 30 minutes past.
Yeah.
We're 30 minutes past downtown Atlanta.
Oh, that's
And then
hell through Atlanta.
There is
Okay.
a wreck on the opposite side of the road, and we're stuck in traffic for 2 hours.
Looking across traffic.
Looking across like
See the
this,
other-
and I'm driving past, and I'm like, "What? I mean, these people have to go somewhere. I mean, why? What's the delay? Why are we watching something when we need to go somewhere? It's
Yeah.
Can't
just
help it. We
And
can't
what's the
help
morbid
it.
curiosity in
Can't
there?
look-
Like
you
people,
can't
what
look
you want to
away.
see, like a head rolling down the
Yeah,
street
I mean,
or
honestly.
something, or an arm in like a grill.
It's exactly what we want to see.
because most of the time, all you're gonna see is freaking flashing blue lights.
Yeah.
You're not going to see the car wreck. You're not going to see the people. It's literally it's just the either the fire department or the
Yes.
police department that's there, and it's the most annoying and aggravating thing. It took a 9-hour car ride, 12 hours to get there.
That's awful.
Yeah.
Brutal.
Brutal.
With a-
Universal beef.
with a newborn in the car too. That was so much fun.
Oh.
Having a great time, I'm sure.
Oh my god! I do this little passive aggressive thing too. If my wife starts complaining about something, I just turn up the music a couple notches.
Couple
Okay,
notches
he's
at a
learning
time.
fast.
You've got this
under
marriage
steering
thing
wheel.
down, buddy.
Yeah, it's we love each other. It's
And
great.
congratulations on the new child, by the way.
Thank you,
Yes.
thank you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Bringing another Austin into the world is
Yeah.
a positive.
Another giant.
Another giant into the world.
Let's hope that she gets her looks from her mother.
How big is that baby?
She actually is undersized. She's only, I think,
16 pounds.
She's only
like
20
12.
pounds.
She's like 12 pounds at 6 months.
Oh, okay.
But your wife is
Wow.
tiny, so
Yeah,
that
so-
kind of makes
You guys
sense.
balanced out a little.
Yeah.
All right. Kevin, tell us your beef because we're looking forward to it.
Privilege.
Oh.
I
Says
was.
the white
I was. Yeah.
Yeah.
Not
Sorry.
white.
All of us.
But this is old
Drill.
white guy privilege
Yeah,
because
yeah.
I was sitting there,
Podcast
not at
privilege.
a light, but I was sitting in traffic on 207 waiting to turn left. And there was a lady that was already in the intersection waiting to turn left, but traffic was so heavy coming the
Okay.
opposite direction. And so a guy in a two-door convertible red hardtop Lexus behind me pulled out, and I thought he was just going to shoot down 207 and
Yeah.
turn around. He pulled in front of this lady. So this is the kind of so he made traffic stop so he could pull through.
Oh my gosh.
I was like, what? Where? This is the kind of motherfucker that goes to the grocery store, parks in the no parking zone,
Yeah.
the police lane,
Sideways. Yeah.
and gets out and says, "Well, I'm only here for one thing."
Yeah, and then leaves his cart there.
Yeah, or he'll take 20 items to the 5 items in less lane.
Yeah.
Drove me. I haven't been that mad since I started driving.
Okay.
I couldn't believe. I was actually Steven Seagal had a movie where this guy dumped a puppy out of a car, and he like looks up at the heavens and he says, "Please God, let me find this guy, or let me see him again." I was like, "That's what I want.
Oh, gosh.
I'd love to see him."
Kevin's out for
Kevin,
revenge.
I'm learning Kevin is having problems with intersections.
I've got
Traffic
and
in general.
cyclists.
Yeah.
traffic and bicycles.
Okay. All right. Well, thanks for not
But I
murdering
get
anyone.
it. The guy in the SUV that doesn't pull out far enough when he's turning left, and then now you
Right.
got to wait for the next light.
Yeah.
You're like,
or people like
screaming
turning
at your windshield.
people turning like right off the main drag, and they have to like come to a complete stop, have a sandwich, turn the wheel, slowly. It's like get the fuck off
Yeah,
the
what are
road.
you doing?
You're-
Right, just go.
Just go.
And don't tell me to go. Fuck you. You go.
That's right. We
You know
covered,
what?
we covered that one in this
Yes.
episode. What is it? 7?
Yeah, I don't
think it was,
know.
Right? Here's the link.
Oh, yeah. The George Carlin thing. I
Yeah,
think.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that brings us to our special guest, Red Dog.
Extra
Tell
special.
tell us your beef, if you will. Come
Ah,
on.
yeah.
Are you kidding me?
This is
I can't hear you. This is my beef. Yeah, we started again.
You can't. You
and
can
now
yell
you,
louder, but
now
we can't
you
hear
have to act it out. So act out your beef. Go. Yes. I got no choice.
Ricky will interpret.
Ricky will translate. He'll take over Mike's job.
Just
That's-
don't
that's
grab your
Mike's-
penis again.
Where's he going?
I guess his beef
Is he
is
getting his-
leaving.
His whiteboard.
What the hell is he
Oh,
doing? Oh, he's
God.
gonna write. All right. This is gonna take forever.
Jesus
We've got like
Christ.
not that many grains of sand, dude.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a great beef, Jessica.
Great.
Yeah, that
beef.
was great, Justin. Thanks for
Next,
participating.
everybody,
Anyways,
we're done. Okay, let's do questions then. Get ready for the question. Get ready for something. Got a pen? Got nothing? Beef. Traffic.
Beef.
I have problems with cows.
Oh, he looks upset.
He does.
He
Look
does look upset.
Yeah, I mean,
Maybe we
I
should
think
wait for
he went
this.
from like a 3 to a 10.
His audio doesn't work.
Tri-tip.
Tri-tip?
That's your beef.
Yeah, that's your beef.
That's
I
a-
like tri-tip.
Tri-tip's good. Like isn't that what they make burn ends out of? Tri-tip.
I think it's the brisket, but
Is it the brisket?
Yeah.
Austin's our
Brisket.
barbecue expert.
oh yeah, I
That's
can't
true.
wait to.
It's brisket.
Brisket,
Is
thank you.
usually, but you can also do it with pork belly.
Oh, that would be good.
But isn't tri-tip a real tough
Yeah,
cut of beef to
It
deal with?
is.
I'm so
but-
happy Austin's here.
Me too.
Remember that time I lied to hundreds of people at your wedding?
Yes.
Oh man, that's like save that for your story.
Yeah, that could be your story.
Stay tuned for story round when we find out.
Oh my god.
Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and ask the question because you don't write fast enough. I'm gonna ask Roger. He'll answer it. You chime in when you're ready. Tri-tip
can.
comes from Namp Cut 180.
Nape
Namp.
is that like the taint?
Like back in Nam, is the
Back in
P
Nam.
silent?
The sum is the P is silent.
What?
Back in Nam?
Nomp?
Taint? Taint ass and a taint.
This is where we edit a big chunk of the show out. Put in like dancing girls or something. Or
You guys
like
know why they call it the
monkeys
taint,
juggling.
right?
Girls on
Taint ass.
trampolines.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah, because it ain't taint pussy, taint ass.
That's right.
Okay, we covered that.
Okay, good.
Roger, let me ask you your question. Justin, when you know it, just write it down. If you can write that fast, this is how we get him to not finish the puzzle. We just keep cutting off his.
He's not going to finish
Yeah.
the puzzle.
See,
anyway.
this looks like an
Again,
accident,
50-piece
but it's
puzzle guy.
really a strategic move
He's
to
got the
humiliate my
border
brother.
all.
You want me
To do Erectric Boogie? Yes, please do the Erectric Boogie.
Erectric?
Oh, everybody get ready.
Give me
Strap
the
in.
Erectric Boogie.
Oh, you want the Erectric Boogie?
Without sound.
Yeah.
Yep.
Is this where we edited in the music?
Yeah. In 3, 2, 1.
Great. Great.
Why
This
is,
looks like dropping the boogie.
Why is his shoulder
As
so hiked
before.
up?
I know.
He's just built that way.
He's like
He
an
looks like
otter.
Gru from the Minions.
Years of getting slapped in the head.
I like that.
Good
I
comparison.
can see that.
All right, Roger.
Okay, moving on.
Motherfucker
Wow.
Jones.
Yes.
Your question is, who has the most solid bromance of all time?
And I've got the perfect answer.
Okay, Justin, write it down when you know.
I mean, it's a solid answer.
Go,
you guys
Roger.
are going to go, you're right.
I'm ready
Alright,
for it.
let's
yeah,
hear it.
we're ready for it.
Is Justin?
No, you go
No,
ahead.
I think
no.
you.
It's
Okay,
gonna-
so-
his brain moves. very
Initially, I was
slowly.
thinking Starsky and Hutch, right?
Okay,
And then I thought Vincent Vega and Jules Winfield.
Ooh.
that's a
Right.
good one, Roger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would be Batman and Robin.
Oh,
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
that's it.
because that to me borderlines on a little bit of a secret gay
Could be. You
relationship.
never know.
maybe.
Yeah.
Robin was a lot younger.
Do you think so? Like they both wear tights.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
But
And they're
there-
always
I mean,
masked.
there's no breaking up Batman and Robin.
No, there isn't.
No.
That's it. I couldn't think of another one.
Except
It's
in the
hard to
dark-
argue that. Like,
I mean,
you can't.
in the Dark Knight though, like the Christopher Nolan one, they don't really go into their relationship. I mean, they see Robin as like a almost into the movie kind of character. They don't really play him as like the crime fighter like all the comics do.
Yeah,
This
I
is
never
true.
saw it.
How did Batman meet Robin? Does anybody know?
He takes him
He's
in
an
after his
orphan.
parents die at the circus.
Okay.
Now say
Yeah.
that again.
Yeah, he's an
So
orphan.
Robin was part of like the Flying Graysons. They were a circus act,
Okay.
and Robin's mother and father died doing like a high wire routine, and he then gets taken in by Bruce Wayne.
Wow.
Probably through the Wayne Foundation orphanage and all that stuff.
Expert
Rick-
knowledge.
I don't.
Stuff.
I don't
I love
know
it.
what to
Knows
think
things.
about. I don't know if I want to say Ricky, you're very smart, or just
Ricky's an expert.
that's pretty.
That's why he's an
It's
expert.
it's
Yeah.
nerdy,
That's
but
why he's on
cool.
the
yeah,
show.
pretty nerdy.
It's in my
but
realm.
very cool.
So the only bigger bromance I think would be Mike and Ricky.
Okay, I knew it. I knew it.
Yeah.
I knew somebody. This kind of like originated
I don't
the
know.
question.
But
I'm like,
Mike's
those
not
guys
around
are
anymore,
like
you know.
buds.
So it's there's some.
Mike is with us in spirit.
Give me my
Yeah.
question.
Who's got the most solid bromance of all time? That's the question. Are you not watching the show?
We've lost one of our viewers.
Yeah.
For fans,
he's
of,
on the show.
Fans of Mike Big Dog Bauer just like to, he is dead.
He's dead.
For
Is he
good.
dead? He's
Yeah,
not coming back?
he
He's
got
dead.
run over by a train. He was saying, "Oh, Long Johnson,"
Dude, I've seen
and the
somebody
train.
run over by a train.
Really?
Yeah.
That's awful.
Yeah, it's a suicide.
Oh,
Wow.
Did it
He's
work?
with us in spirit.
For him, it did. So he was trying to kill a girlfriend.
Oh,
Yeah,
Jesus.
yeah.
I didn't know Mike had those demons.
Did she also?
No, broken humerus.
Okay.
And a little bit of head injury, and of course the mental trauma. But he was
Smush.
smashed. Yeah. Damn. Yeah.
Wow.
Gnarly.
Moving on to Brad.
Heavy.
Oh,
What?
Let's, man, I'm
So-
so sad now. This started off good. I need
can't
more
be
caffeine,
true.
maybe.
Yeah.
Brad, your question this week is, what is the most anxiety-inducing way to die?
Yeah.
Did you get that, Red Dog?
Oh, man.
Start.
Yeah.
I'm glad I didn't get that.
Oh,
Try to
yeah.
keep up.
It's
I wouldn't
tough.
do that.
I've already
You
feel
know,
bad.
I mulled this over for a while, just trying to.
Burning to death,
So
drowning.
I kind of had to. I put my shoes in the person that would inflict this on someone.
Ooh,
If I wanted to inflict anxiety on somebody, what would I do?
right.
I-
This is dark.
This
yeah,
is gonna
it
be
kind of
good.
it really is.
Our audience can
but
handle it.
I
Can't you
think-
guys? Can't you? Right?
You got to think like,
Need
so
my
what?
shades.
What induces anxiety? A lot of times it's an unknown factor. So I think if you
Uncertainty.
yeah, you would have to like kind of it'd be a long drawn out process, and it would probably
Can I pause?
require torture of some sort.
Can I pause you for a second?
Yeah,
That's Red Dog's answer.
And that's the. What was the question?
What's the most anxiety way, producing
To
way to
die?
die?
that's it, huh?
Okay.
4.
Like of a heart
4.
attack? You just like
Jesus.
you'll
You need
crap
all
out?
4?
You need 4?
I don't know. This guy, man. Continue, Brad. Thank you. Thanks, Red Dog.
Yeah, I think you'd have to really draw out the process, and
Like slow.
And you would also have to give the victim hope, because if you know you're gonna die, there's like freedom in knowing that you're gonna die.
gonna be over at
and
some
eventually
point.
your brain will like
Sounds like-
rationalize it, and you'll just accept it, and it'll go away.
Okay, Buffalo Bill.
Yeah, you got to
You
give
have
them.
a
You got to
sick,
give them a
twisted
little.
mind.
You got to give them a little bit of hope, and you got to draw it out, and you got to torture them.
It puts the lotion on its skin, or else it gets.
Brad,
the
I
hose
don't
again.
know whether to be afraid or
Yeah.
really impressed.
Don't piss Brad off.
Wow.
So,
And so
yeah,
that'll just keep the anxiety level up all the time.
Okay.
However long you want to draw
Got
out
it.
the process.
I'm anxious right now. My
So-
heart's fucking beating
Yeah,
fast.
I'm thinking Brad writes for the movie Saw.
Man, I didn't realize he was this
And
expert.
so, it like thinking about this, it triggered something that I had read previously. I think in some, I don't know specifically what Asian country, but if you're on death row, it's you're put on death row, and they don't tell you when you're going to actually be killed. So every day you wake up
You
thinking
think this
this
is it?
might be the
Oh,
day. You
man.
could maybe spend years there.
my
You may
gosh.
spend hours there. But
Wow.
you got to think that's pretty fucked up.
That's
pretty
pretty
bad.
anxiety
yeah.
inducing. Yeah.
So, I mean, they don't torture you in between it, so.
they
That's
probably
the torture.
kill you. They probably
Holy
kill
crap.
you right before you get used to just being like today's
Like,
today, today's
yeah.
today,
Today's the day.
and then they're like,
Or
That's
or-
it.
Or let you off yourself and just get it
Yeah.
over with.
Get it over
Save
with.
everybody the
Yeah,
trouble.
take the power back.
Yeah. Yeah. Fuck you guys.
I was thinking more of method, like being suffocated or being trapped.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that would
Yeah,
be
that's
one
awful.
for
but
me.
it's brief.
Days.
It's a
Buried
brief.
alive.
True.
Yeah.
It's brief.
You pass out.
You
after
get a
a
little
while.
bit of anxiety, and then it's done. Because your brain, you'd have to pump them full of adrenaline too, because shock. That's what it is. It's an overwhelming amount of anxiety, and your brain just goes, and you pass out.
Yeah.
So you'd have to like load them up with adrenaline, make sure they're not going to pass out during the process, and then
Brutal.
you
Wow.
apply some torture. That's
So
probably
it-
how you do it.
If you know anything about like MK Ultra, that's exactly what they do.
Mm-hmm.
Is they torture you to the part where you pass out. They keep waking you up, and then your psyche develops an alter, and then they program that alter to do whatever they want, and you have no recollection of doing what you do, or even know that you're one of them.
Yikes.
So this is something the CIA has actually worked on. They listen to this show, so they're probably going to shut us down now.
And if you want to watch a murder happen for real, I'm pretty sure Fernando is about to choke the shit out of Justin.
Maybe.
I was wondering that myself.
Christ. Talk about rage incarnate.
Maybe we should, like, beefs really get people fired up.
They did. Yeah, they can.
You look like my dad after I failed at a sport in high school.
So
Just
disappointed.
disappointed.
crashed the car.
I can't even look at you.
Brought home a D on the
Let's
report card.
let's move on. Let's move on. All right. The next question goes to Ricky Coolbreeze.
Oh, yeah.
Ricky, where would you hide the bodies? I'm asking for a friend, not Kevin.
I have a 10-year plan. It's a
Yeah,
thank you.
it's a 10-year plan.
Okay.
So it takes time. Okay, this isn't a quick fix.
So
There's build-up.
you plan the point to like. Sorry. Go ahead.
This is my method. If I know I want to start committing mass murder and then hiding bodies, I give up my current career and I get ingrained in the music business. That's the first thing I do, okay? But not as a performer, as a roadie. I want to be part of the crew, okay? I don't want to be the face on the stage. I want to blend in.
Low profile.
Okay?
Wow.
I work my way up the ranks slowly, building a rep for myself, okay? I eventually want to get hired on to be part of Garth Brooks's team.
Holy cow! Does he still tour? I'm sure he does.
Oh yeah. Once I have established myself on the Garth Brooks tour, I work as normal for a period of 2 to 3 years. Okay? Don't want to raise any questions, any eyebrows.
Then
The next time he goes on tour,
You
we
jump
go
down,
city
turn
to
around,
we
boots,
go
good boots.
city to city, and every city that we're in, I murder someone. Nobody, like a
Completely
transient,
random.
random. That's the first thing. Okay, you don't want to have a
Scratch
type.
an itch.
Okay, just whoever.
Right.
Okay, whoever you stumble across, you fucking kill them. Okay, you put them in one of those big giant like guitar cases that
Okay.
they move all the equipment around, like
All
those
right.
big black things with all the wheels and shit. And you dump them in a body of water or a landfill, whatever. It's actually not that important. This is how you hide yourself. It's not so much about hiding the bodies as it is hiding yourself.
And your psyche, so they can't build up like a profile,
Yes.
psychological profile.
The tour moves on. You go with it to the next city, the next state, whatever. You kill again. You dump again in another discreet and or non-discreet way. Eventually, somebody's going to
Brooks.
find these bodies.
Yeah.
Nobody's going to be looking at me. They're going to be looking at that fucking psycho Garth Brooks.
Exactly. They're going to associate every time you go to a city, somebody dies.
It's the perfect crime.
And
You
he
fucking-
goes quadruple platinum.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
He's
Win-win.
already a psychopath, okay?
That is expert answer right there.
This is
you
what
gave
we
that some
do.
thought.
And I do want to point out that the Garth Brooks being a psychopath, not an original idea by me. Okay, just so
right.
I'm not going to steal the credit for that. That's
very
actually
honest
from,
of you.
Yeah, that's from another podcast actually. But I just wanted to
Name it.
It's from Segura's podcast, Two
Segura's
Bears, One
podcast.
Cave.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
But
check it out.
I just
I
wanted to
don't know.
expand upon that idea. Like,
Wow.
if you were really going to ingrain yourself, and that's how you do it.
Called
Yeah.
That's
Boom.
how you do it.
Wow.
Because that guy's out of his fucking mind.
Garth Brooks.
Garth
Garth
Brooks.
Brooks.
And it's totally plausible that
Oh,
Garth
yeah.
Brooks would
Oh, yeah.
be a guy
Where are
that
the
just
bodies, Garth?
randomly kills people.
Where are the bodies,
Where are
Garth?
the bodies?
And at some point they'll like
another
find
country
it in
song.
his guitar case
Yeah.
on tour or something. It's
Uh-huh.
like, and
It's
you're
the
just like,
perfect crime.
I'm just a
Wow.
kick-ass roadie.
Yeah,
I don't know how it got
it
in
comes
there.
to life, and everybody goes, Garth.
Yeah. We can make a cartoon out of this. Serial killer Garth. Garth.
God. He's got
They find
friends.
a body, Garth.
He used to play at a bar in Stillwater that I used to go to.
Is that right?
Yeah, it was Willie's Saloon or something. Saw him a couple nights.
Pretty good.
Yeah, he did doing a lot of cover stuff.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You ever seen his eyes?
His eyes.
Have you ever seen his eyes?
No.
Oh,
I mean,
He has those like Tom Cruise dead shark psychopath
No
eyes,
soul?
like nothing behind him,
Is he
just
Scientology too?
glass.
Justin,
just
Justin
nuts.
wants to know what's the opposite of a clam dip. I'll ask the questions.
The opposite of what?
Teabag.
Jesus Christ. Thanks, Rod.
You're welcome.
Oh,
Thanks,
Yeah,
Raj.
That's
bad
got to
joke.
do-
Yeah,
Bad
let's move
joke.
on.
Raj, come on.
That's
Now, everybody's been waiting for this. No pressure, Austin. I asked Austin this week, when do you Wang Chun?
Wow, that's a tough question. For a first timer, huh?
Wow.
Yeah.
When do you
This
Wang
is a true
Chun?
test of his expert.
both
but-
feet in
Wow.
the fire.
let's go.
So I did some research, and the Wang Chun, the meaning behind it is whatever you want it to be.
Okay.
And it was it. I'm gonna butcher this. I'm gonna look it up again, but
Yeah,
it's
use
the
your notes.
It's the first note of the Chinese musical scale. And it was made popular by the band in the 80s, Wang Chun itself.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
And so in the song, they just say, everybody Wang Chun tonight.
Yes.
So it kind of means whatever the hell you want it to mean. So for me, when I do whatever the hell I want, I either sit up and smoke something and then put on a fire in the fire pit, or
Nice.
I'll go golf
Or shoot hogs out of a helicopter
or
with
shoot
an
hogs out of a
AR-15.
Yeah, exactly.
right.
Okay.
It really means whatever you want it to mean. So it's basically what you do in your leisure.
Sweet.
Okay.
All right.
So
Is music associated with it or not at all?
I think because of the band, they've kind of
Probably has to be.
they've married it a little bit, but
Okay.
so
When do I Erectric Boogie? I thought you already
already
Erectric
did
Boogied.
no, Wang Chun.
Wang Chun.
And so I
the
think the
question.
simple answer
That was-
is
that was the answer.
tonight.
Okay.
Yeah.
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 Tonight.
Tonight.
Let's Wang Chun tonight.
Do it tonight.
Ding, ding, ding. Brad's such a good expert.
Well done.
Dang, I'm glad he's here.
Collaborative
in.
efforts.
Thanks, Austin. Great
Stepping
job.
in.
First
Good job,
question,
Austin.
man. Knocked
It
it
was
out
a
of
little
the park.
toughy, but
Yeah,
was a
that's
tough
I love it.
So
I'll take
I didn't
it.
know that. So it's
I'm
the
giving you
first
10
note
points.
of the Chinese.
Yep.
What is it? First note.
First note of
Scale?
the Chinese musical scale.
Cool.
All right,
Wang
10,
Chun.
10 points to Austin.
Yeah.
And I looked it up on Urban Dictionary too. Same answer, nothing dirty.
So you know it's
not
real.
too bad.
I was
So you
a
know it's
little
legit.
disappointed because I was hoping there was like some kind of euphemism to it, but no.
We can create one.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Sure.
You're the
We
expert.
came up with the street name for DMT. Maybe you want to give it a shot?
Oh, what was? I forget what you.
It was Dirty Mother Trucker.
Yeah, Dirty Mother Trucker. Yeah.
That's
So like we can define Wang Chun.
Yeah.
If you guys want to, we can do that.
Take her out back and give her the old Wang Chun.
the old Wang
Boom.
Chun.
That's where you give her the Wang Chun. That brings us to
Okay.
Kevin, Sea Dog Wilcox.
All right.
You ready for your question?
I'm
of course
ready.
you are. You're an expert.
I'm burning.
Kevin, how do you live with yourself?
Well,
Goodness.
being,
Man, I'm glad I didn't have that one
Yeah,
too.
me too.
being the
Mine was
only
easy.
Tough questions this week.
being the only single person here, it has to do with a lot of internet porn, lotion, and beer.
All right, that's an honest
Well,
answer.
wait a minute. Just because you're single, we're all.
I mean,
Well, I mean, there's nobody to walk in on you. So
freedom.
there's
You just go nuts,
But you know,
It sounds nice.
so to speak.
But there is something to be saying about clam dip and how you are single as opposed to have somebody in your life. There's nobody that I have to listen to. I don't have to go anywhere, do anything like that. So I live with myself, by myself, and whatever I want to do.
Cool.
So it makes it easy. But that's not to say that sometimes I don't get lonely.
Sure.
But I don't mind being alone. But
so
yeah,
you live with yourself pretty easily.
I do.
Nice.
I do.
think you're doing a pretty good job.
Yeah, that's a good answer.
That's a good answer. Yeah.
Haven't hurt myself or anybody else yet.
Okay. Justin, how do you live with yourself? Solving a puzzle in your kitchen on his older brother's retarded podcast. Anyways, I'm not going to wait to see what he
Looks
has.
like he's in a nice spot.
Yeah,
The
He's
move
got-
my
must have
place
worked
looks
out,
good.
huh?
Yeah.
Justin, how do you like in St. Augustine? You're a resident here now. You've been here for a while.
Yeah. He's like, yeah, it's cool.
have you
Good.
worked on the puzzle at all?
No.
I'll ask the question. Have you worked on the puzzle? Nope, sure hasn't.
He goes, "No."
Are
So,
them- are
you
them-
guys like the idea that he gets to choose who he punishes if he finishes before the end? or-
Sure.
Yeah,
I feel like
sure.
it's only fair.
I think
Yeah.
so too.
You know,
I
we-
have a feeling like my chest is
He
going.
keeps
I don't know.
Maybe
he
in a
keeps
revenge.
writing clam dip.
don't
though.
know.
I wonder if that's
This
involved.
is so. Austin, meet my brother. This is Justin Red Dog McKnight. Justin, this is Austin the Giant.
Justin,
Lewis.
how we doing?
This is my guy.
All right.
Yeah,
we know.
We know.
He fucked it up again. Can't heal me. Let's move. Now we can move into.
We do have the School of the Deaf and Blind here in St. Augustine,
Oh yeah.
but not for gingers.
or 50-piece
no.
puzzle guys.
Just kidding. Dedicating the show to all the gingers everywhere. We love you guys.
Yeah.
All right, the next
Sign
round.
up, subscribe, all
Yes,
redheads.
yes. Or complain. Make fun of us. We're easy targets. At least I am. The next round, we're going into physicians want to know.
Oh, is this
Oh, okay,
rapid
cool.
fire?
This is the
rapid
quick one.
fire
Let's
round,
do it.
Austin. This is if you know the question, just shout it out.
Throw something out.
Or like tap the table, say, boom, I know. Or ding, and then answer. You ready? You're fired up? So our questions this week come to us from none other than Dr. Pepper. Dr. Pepper wants to know, why are there no soft drinks named after women? Can you think of one, anybody?
Because you'd have to contribute something to
That's
society.
that's
to be-
Dr. Pepper's. We're assuming that's a man, right?
Ah.
Because we're assuming all.
Sure, it's Dr. Sheila Pepper, maybe. Who knows? Because that would be dumb. That's what Red Dot said. That would be stupid. Next question.
Wait a minute. What was the question?
Why are there no soft drinks named after women? Like there's Dr. Pepper,
I
there's
don't know.
Mr. Pibb.
I met a woman
there's,
named Fanta
okay.
once.
Sergeant Major Mellon.
Fanta?
Yoo-hoo!
Jesus.
All right. Next question Dr. Pepper wants to know. If I opened up a fast food restaurant, what would it be called?
If you?
Dr. Pepper opened a
Dr.
fast food
Pepper?
restaurant. What would Dr. Pepper call it? Pootangs. That's the answer.
Pootangs.
All right.
Pootangs.
Thanks.
Look at that.
These
Red Dog
questions
hitting
are
it
from
out
a
of the park.
doctor.
Yes. A legit doctor.
What should Dr. Pepper's mascot be?
A fucking noose, because these questions suck.
A noose.
Skull and crossbones.
We don't even know.
Just end it all now, Dr. Pepper.
Yeah.
Sounds like
Jesus
you're struggling.
Christ.
Poor guy.
What flavor should Dr. Pepper remove in order to save money? There's like 56 flavors.
The soda flavor.
So how many
soda
How many
flavor.
subscribers do we have?
81 now.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
lost 4.
Yeah.
So the last question is, what should our next advertising slogan be? Dr. Pepper's looking for, I think they're running out of money.
Garth.
Let me pepper that ass.
Just let me pepper that ass, Dr. Pepper.
Sure.
Perfect.
Is your
Yeah, why not?
answer.
There you go.
Excellent job. What's Justin coming up with? here?
Orange.
He's
Okay, now nobody look because he's writing furiously. So
he is,
everybody-
man.
as soon as he shows everybody, look away.
Yeah. Oh, there it is.
thanks, Justin.
One pepper a day to get poo-tang.
Okay.
All right, that's the new slogan for Dr.
Is that your
Pepper.
new dream?
All right.
Yeah.
With the 4 Viagra.
Okay, final round. Here we go.
My word is poontang.
Let's end the show with our story round. From now on, just
gonna be
tell us
great.
a story. We'll learn a little something from each other. My story happens to take place when I was in high school. I was probably a junior or a senior. My buddies and I would all leave at 3 in the morning, pack our surfboards into one of our parents' cars, drive across the state to Sebastian Inlet, Fort Pierce, or something like that, and go surfing. Because we thought we were all expert surfers. We were okay, but there's no waves in Florida on the West Coast unless there's a fucking typhoon or a hurricane or something.
Right.
So there's big waves over there. We went there. It was a huge blown out day. The ocean looked like a giant fucking washing machine. And we're out there. We caught some good waves, but it's all real choppy and massive undertow. And I'm going out and I'm seeing these tarpon jump and sharks jumping out of the water and fish going nuts. And I'm like, this is getting a little sketchy. And I paddled and I hit something fucking huge. I'm sure it was a shark. It felt like, that rough kind of skin they got. And I kept going out. I caught a wave and I went in. I'm like, man, this is just getting too sketch. So I look and I turn around and I'm like, where the fuck are my friends? I had two or three of my friends. I'm sitting here. I'm like, shit, did they get fucking eaten by a shark? Are they drowned? Whatever. And so I look over at the jetty and that's people fishing off the jetty. And I see this crowd form and people are pointing down in the water. And I see 3 fucking dudes just bobbing up and down. And those are my buddies about ready to get whacked right into the fucking jetty because they didn't pay attention to how strong the undercurrent was.
How the water was
Natural selection at work.
Yeah, exactly. These are my friends. And I see this one guy jump off of the pier, swan dive style,
Nice.
and jump in trying to save these guys. And I'm like, what the fuck? And it turns out this guy starts struggling and he's drowning. My friends end up saving his life.
They
Two
had
of them-
surfboards.
They had something to float on at least, so they helped this guy get out, and they're lowering ropes.
Yeah,
and
but
pull
what a
him out.
hero for that guy.
I know.
You know?
Yeah.
He was so thankful, and these guys are all cut up with barnacles, just bleeding off from their chests and everything, and it was just wow,
That's awful.
fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Gnarly, man.
Gnarly, dude.
Yeah, I don't
These
even.
waves were tasty.
No, I don't even get in the ocean when it's a washing machine like that. It's just
It was
no fun. It's just too
double
much-
overhead, and
Yeah.
it's just you get exhausted. Oh, here we go. All right, what did you say?
Story time.
We ordered a mouse for our snake in the middle of a massive blizzard, and this guy we know
This guy got
got
mice.
mice from delivered us 30 miles away in a storm in tank top shorts and flip flops. So this is the guy when we lived in Colorado we would buy our rats from. He lived in Leadville and had a small cheesy ass little shop where he tried to have an aquarium store, and he had this old python in there and he sold rats. And this guy he was always asking us, if you want to get another snake, man, I'll get it to you cheaper. And he's like, you want to get a cobra, I'll get the surgery to get it devenimated and everything. And so this was this guy. And I was like, hey, man, you said you were going to bring me a rat. And he had forgotten. And it's 10 at night in a blizzard. And he's going over Battle Mountain Pass. He shows up to our house with a
Here you go,
rat.
man.
That's $3, bro. I was like, thanks, man. And Leadville was 30 miles away. And
Wow.
just fucking white out. I don't
That's
know how he
funny.
got there.
He was high as fuck.
But that's
a great story,
that's
Justin.
a good story, Justin.
Thanks,
you got to
Justin.
redeem yourself. 2 points
right.
to Red Dog.
Good job, Justin.
We got a like. Look at that bubble.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One more subscriber off of that one. Good job, dude.
Tight.
Was this live?
Yeah, we're live right now. You didn't
No,
know
really?
that?
No, I had no idea.
We're not live. Roger, tell me your story.
So my story is an
What's your
EMS
story?
story. I'd been working for IMSA for about 6 months, basic EMT, in paramedic school, and the 2 calls that you don't want to hear as a paramedic is pediatric full arrest or officer down. One of those 2 things. So I'm working with this seasoned guy. He's probably been a paramedic for 10, 12 years. And I don't know anything. I mean, I literally don't even know where all the hospitals are.
Okay.
That's how new I am.
And you're the driver?
Yeah. No, I'm driving at that time. I'm the basic or intermediate EMT, actually. And so we are posted up, post 19 at Presbyterian Hospital. When I say post,
Sleeping in the truck.
no, yeah, basically, IMSA works on a system status planning to where it's always mobile. If there's 20 ambulances available and 4 calls are active, those other 16 ambulances
around town.
have to move. So you're all, it's
okay.
constant.
You're playing a zone defense.
Yeah. And they try to predict it on the time of day and day of the month, all that stuff. Sorry, long story short.
Makes sense.
He's in the waiting room, just kicked back, watching television or whatever, and I'm still new guy.
green.
So yeah. So and I got the radio and I'm listening, and 482 1018 emergency start toward 23rd and Lee, officer down.
Oh.
And the pucker factor just. So hey, officer down, let's go. I don't know where 23rd and Lee. I know where 23rd is, but I don't know where Lee is.
Okay.
Right? So we haul ass there. Get there, and it was undercover unit was serving a drug warrant and busted down a door. As they opened the door, it's stairs. The guy upstairs shoots down and gets the cop in his plain clothes hits him in the neck right above his vest.
Shit.
Goes in his lung. We get on scene, and there's already fire department's there, the field operating supervisor's there, and every Oklahoma City cop is almost there. I get out, partner grabs the kit, goes to the officer that's down, and he goes, "Hey, you check this guy. The cops shot the guy. Shot him in the face."
The criminal.
Oh.
Yeah. No. So he's like, "Man, I'm going to go get the cop. You check this guy." He's cuffed up, face down, in just a puddle of blood. And I think, okay, this guy's dead.
Yeah.
So I lean down, "Hey, man, are you okay?" He turns and goes, "No, I've been shot in the face." And it's just, all swole up.
Oh, my gosh.
And this female cop runs up to me. She goes, "What the fuck are you doing? There's an officer down. There's an officer down."
I'm just doing what I'm doing.
Exactly. I was like, holy shit.
What?
So I leave that guy. That's all. I don't touch the guy, nothing.
Oh, man.
Go, and there's already 20 guys
Yeah.
working on the
Yeah,
cop,
yeah.
right? So we get him in the truck, and so now I got to go to the hospital. Dude, I don't even remember how I got to where I was.
Yeah.
And this is, I can't believe I pulled this out of my ass. I rolled down the window. I said, "Where's my escort?"
Nice.
Yeah. I was like,
Hell
this dude,
yeah.
this cop hops
What
in.
a line.
Right there.
Oh, dude, to this
Nice.
day, I can't believe I pulled that out of
Let's
my
go,
ass.
people.
Genius,
Yeah,
man.
exactly.
Genius.
Yeah.
I'm
Cops
sure
hop in their car, lights and
Yep.
sirens all the way.
RMFJ and the clutch.
Dude,
you know?
motherfucker.
Oh, dude, I'm getting just hot thinking about it.
How
old are
Man.
you?
Yeah, good question.
Let's see, this
How old are
was 92, so 25.
I'm sure the veteran guy was like, dude, sick move with the whole let's get an
Oh
escort.
no, he was already
Yeah.
puckered himself. He had no
Oh,
idea
shit.
what I was doing. Yeah, because I would have been, "Hey Scott, how do we
What
get
do we
to
do
fucking
now?"
St. Anthony's Hospital?" No, that
for you.
Yeah,
That was a great problem
Yeah.
solving.
Really?
Like,
Goodness,
you didn't know
yeah.
where you're going. You knew the cops would know, and you knew you had the right
Yeah.
to say, "Hey, fucking lead the
Yeah.
way." Good
Nice.
job, RMF.
Yeah, it was cool.
Brad, follow that story. What's your story?
No. Oh, man. I'm going to let y'all choose. I have two in the chamber. You can either go with, we could go with murder. We keep the theme.
Okay, it's kind of
All right.
but
Or paranormal.
let's go
Let's go,
paranormal.
bro.
Yeah. I like paranormal.
You want paranormal?
Paranormal.
Yeah.
All right, I'll do the murder another time. All right, so my dad reminded me of this story last time we had a little family dinner. I was probably 6 or 7 or so.
Okay.
Around like 95.
Oh boy.
He just said, "Yeah, back in '92." I was. I'm just.
See how
I'm just kidding, man. I'm just kidding.
No, I understand.
So it's like, yeah, it's probably 95. I lived in Columbia, South Carolina, in kind of an older neighborhood, but it was more like, lower middle class area. We were real close, friends with our neighbors and stuff. And the neighbors to the left of us, they were Portuguese, and we were really cool with them. They were really nice people. And just background stuff, just like we were close. Like my sister and their older daughter, they were best friends. They were a bit old. They were like 5 years older than me, and I think I would go over there and annoy the shit out of them.
Okay.
But like their father would like hang out with me and drink Budweiser and play cards with them and stuff.
All right.
And not me, him.
You never know.
That'd be cool.
But anyways, like I specifically remember this. We were sitting for some reason, having an early dinner, and Diane, the daughter of the family, she comes over, like really scared, and she was like 15 at the time. She's like, "I just got home, and nobody's home, but there's somebody upstairs."
Oh,
Oh
shit.
boy.
And so my dad's like, "Oh fuck, all right, let me go check it out. So he like goes through the front door and he yells out her brother's names.
Okay.
He's like, Gilbert, Hugo, you guys home?
Yeah, maybe they're fooling around.
Nothing. And he describes it as somebody, as he did that, somebody ran across like you could hear him run across the top, the upstairs hallway.
Okay.
No answer. He yells out again, hey, if anybody's here, come on down, like you're scaring Diane,
Yeah.
right? Nothing. Won't answer. So my dad's like, well, fuck, like, we'll call the cops. We'll call the cops. We'll get the cops here and we'll get them to,
Look around.
get them to look around. So the cops get there. They go in fully, like, ready to, they think there's an intruder in the
Clearing
home.
rooms.
So they're clearing rooms. And they describe it as they're all downstairs and they hear the toilet lid, like, close. And so they like, I remember it was like a scene. They all ran upstairs.
Get him. There
They
he is.
searched. There was nobody.
Wow.
There was nobody in the house.
Everybody heard it.
But everybody heard it. My dad heard feet upstairs, and then the cops heard the jiggling of the
Wow.
of the toilet, and
That's freaky.
because they came out and they were
Ghost had to take a
like,
shit.
Yeah, they were confused. My dad describes it as like everyone was just like didn't make sense. So like, all right, well, it's fine. So her father comes home later. My dad goes, look, this is what happened. Everything's fine, but she was scared and shaken up. And he goes, yeah, it's that fucking ghost. He goes, is this? He goes, yeah, this fucking house is haunted.
Wow.
Oh, jeez.
That's awesome.
Like
Yeah.
it's common information.
Yeah.
It's like, it's the ghost again.
Yeah, that's
Wow.
Marty.
Yeah,
He comes out
he
at
was
night.
Like,
He's a
he
dick.
fully had accepted. He's like, yeah, it's the fucking ghost
At
upstairs.
least he courtesy flushes.
Yeah, I think he died of a prostate problem. He's just got to pee a lot.
Yeah.
The toilet.
So yeah, after all that, dad was like, yeah, it's the ghost.
I just like the names
Jesus.
Hugo and Gilbert.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they were the Nicolaus. They were Portuguese.
Yeah.
They were cool as
I
shit.
think I'm going to name my next dogs that. Hugo and Gilbert. I like that.
All right, cool.
That's cool.
Ricky, what's your story?
My story takes place on Austin's wedding day.
Okay, here we
Combined
go.
story. Yes.
Yeah,
We're
this is
waiting
good.
for this, everybody. Here's where we deliver.
So Austin's getting married. He's nice enough to invite some people from work. It was like 3 years ago. Is that when this was? Ish.
2.5.
2.5, 3, whatever. So I go with a mutual friend of ours from work. And we're both single at this time, I think.
Yeah.
Whatever. So we go and we meet up like a couple hours beforehand, and
Okay.
we're hanging out and we're like hitting the bars downtown because Austin's getting married at this very nice venue downtown. So we're all dressed up and
Lightner.
we're in these like
No, very nice
shitty,
location.
Nice.
like she's in this like beautiful dress. I'm in like a full suit and we're way overdressed because we're at like the White Lion or some shit.
Yeah, that's
so everyone's
right.
like, why are you
This is
all
not a formal establishment.
Yeah, like why are you
For
all
those who don't
dressed
know.
up? And I'm like, I'm gonna lie all night tonight for whatever reason. And I go, it's our wedding anniversary, and we just thought we'd get all dressed up and like relive the night. So people are like, holy shit, happy anniversary, congratulations. They start buying us drinks.
Yes.
on.
Right? So now me and my
Nice.
friend are like, haha, we're not paying for shit tonight. So we're like a couple shots of tequila in at this place, then like having a good time, feeling good. We get to the venue. Austin's nice enough to have like a full fucking bar hooked up.
Nice.
So we get there, we slam another couple drinks. Now I'm feeling really loose, having a good time.
I'd like to make a toast.
Like Austin has this beautiful wedding. Like there's like these double stairs that are coming up. This
nice.
beautiful dance. It was like an old pool
Cool.
inside this hotel.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
like
Like-
converted.
yeah,
Just
yeah.
a sidebar. I didn't plan any of this.
Dude.
Okay, yeah, no,
Plan
I'm
a
with you.
single
Good,
thing.
smart.
Yeah.
I was told where to
All the
be, when
credit.
to be there, and I showed up.
Nice job.
It was sick,
Smart.
and I'm lit at this point. So for some reason, like the night's going on, and then it's time to eat. So everyone has like assigned seats at these tables, and for whatever reason, me and the person I went with were split up. We were assigned to different tables, and I get sat at the table with the best man and all the groomsmen.
Yeah, I forgot about
And I'm sitting there, and they're looking at me like, "How the hell do you know Austin?"
What are you doing?
Who are
here?
you?
Yeah, and I didn't just want to.
Are
be
they
like,
all giants too?
No, I think they were like pretty normal sized guys.
Okay.
It's
Like,
all the groomsmen were a mixture of like ex-football guys.
That's
and then
why I
some
was
high school
asking. I
guys.
assume
Yeah.
they're
Yeah.
big football.
and they're all really cool, and they're all like, "Dude, how do you know Austin? What's going on tonight?" Da 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 da. And for some reason, I lie, and I go, "I'm an airline pilot for Delta."
nice.
And I met Austin on like a cross country flight or
Sweet.
something, and we got to talking, and he told me he was getting married, and we hit it off, and he like invited me to his wedding, and I made him put his money where Money More's mouth is, and I fucking showed up. And that's how I got here
Yeah.
tonight. And they're all like, dude, no fucking way. Like,
That is awesome.
That's great, Ricky.
Funny little add to that. The day of my wedding, the morning of, we're at what's the restaurant right on the water over on A1A, the famous one with the
Cabs?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Cabs.
Cabs. Oh, yeah.
We're at Cabs getting brunch, and my buddies are like, "Hey, one of these girls from college is in Orlando." I was like, "Fucking invite her, let's go." And so this whole story kind of like. They were obviously kind of like, oh, Austin's done this before. He did it today. So, yeah, he invited a
Oh,
fucking
wow.
pilot.
That's
Nice.
awesome. It all jived.
so like,
I don't
they're
think
like,
I'm with you, Justin.
Red Dog doesn't like
yeah,
that.
fuck the cats.
Yeah, I can't stand it.
So anyway, all these
Alright.
guys are like, holy shit, that's really cool. The night goes on, and then it's like speech time, you know? So like everyone's, you know, saying what a wonderful time it is and thank you and da-da-da-da. And then the best man's speech comes up and the best man's going through his thing. And it's like they're talking about what a great guy Austin is and how he just gets along with everybody and he's so easy to talk to. And he's like, matter of fact, Ricky's here tonight. He was a pilot, like him and Austin.
Nice.
Oh, good.
So I
He made the
fucking
speech.
I make the best man speech off this fucking lie that I've been telling
Austin's like, what?
all night. So Austin, I'm sure at this point, is like, dude, what the fuck, whatever. Like,
You know, I've kept that a secret this entire time.
well, cat's out the bag now.
Welcome to our show.
awesome.
And as the
everybody.
speech is
So
going
the three
on,
people that watch this will know.
yeah,
Yeah, exactly.
I can see
85.
the person that I came to Austin's wedding with look at me like, uh-oh, like this got out of hand. So like, I'm like, hey, give a little wave. Speech goes on. Night continues. Next thing you know, I've got Austin's parents coming up to me being like, you're Ricky, you're the pilot. And I'm like, yeah. They're like, come meet Austin's grandma. And I'm like, okay, cool. They're like, you need to come to the house. Like, we're going to have a get together and like, you should really show
Will
up.
you
And,
christen
like,
this baby, please?
so I've now met like both of Austin's parents.
Yes.
I've got the girl that I went to this thing with next to me. So now she's in on my fucking lie. Like everyone's an accomplice at
I
this
think we
point.
said she
I
was
don't
a
think you
steward.
should. Yeah,
yeah, something stupid.
1,000 points to Ricky.
Oh my god, dude.
I was at that same table,
Yeah.
and so then I had to pretend that I didn't know him.
So you were in on the lie too. Yeah, we got roped into lying.
So then,
like-
back it up. I was like asking you questions.
So how do you land the 737
Was she
Max
like,
when
yeah,
they-
I'm off from
Yeah.
Wedding
I was like,
Crashers?
that's all autopilot these days. Those things
all
practically fly
computerized,
themselves. You know, no
I've got a
big deal.
co-pilot that does most of it.
So
I
I
just
don't
got to
know.
navigate.
That's so good.
Hopefully, I didn't piss anybody off for ruining your wedding
No,
night.
When you're in
but-
a flat spin, how do you rotate out
Exactly,
of it?
yeah,
How much
yeah.
rudder?
I kind of forgot about that. That was
yeah,
good.
but
That's
that's my
good.
story.
Great story.
So-
Man,
That was
good.
cool.
I think you
That's
won
good.
this round, Ricky. He gets
Yeah.
my vote.
Yeah.
I'll just
Yeah.
let you guys know.
Yeah, that was it.
Austin, can you follow that great story?
I don't have a morbid one or one from EMS, but I have one from an off season when I just turned 21.
Okay.
So 4 of my buddies are kind of just hanging out at the house. It's Saturday, and like we're about to watch college football or something because we're about to watch the tournament, March Madness.
yeah.
Nice.
And he's like, I live in Johnson City. It's only an hour and a half. Why don't we just go up there, check out the bar scene? We're all 21, might as well. And we're like, all right,
All right.
let's go. We're in college. We'll go one night and we'll come back on Sunday. So we go. We get up there, and me being 21, I go into a liquor store. Kind of first couple of times I've gone, I was just like, I don't know what the hell to get. I don't have any money. I'm in college, whatever.
That's alcohol.
We go to the whiskey section, and there's this big plastic bottle. It's like
can't
almost
go wrong.
it's a handle called Wall Street.
Oh, okay.
Wall Street whiskey
$7
for $7 no less.
It sounds
And-
uppity.
See, you've been there
Of
before.
course, Wall Street.
So we pick it up. We're going back to his house. He's like, hey, I got a buddy. He's got his own place. We can go pregame there. I was like, all right, cool. We get there. I'm already like 3/4 of the way through this bottle of whiskey when we get there. And it's like 7 o'clock. And
Sick tonight.
No, this guy.
7:30, I'm asleep on the couch. And I'm sitting there, and they're all like, well, fuck, we were supposed to go out to the bars. 8 o'clock rolls around. I don't know if it was the food in my stomach or what. I wake back up, and I am stone cold sober.
Oh shit!
Damn, dude.
We go out
You
to the
rallied.
bars, we hang out, and we're getting shit faced and whatnot. And so and he's just like, hey, my mom's not gonna like it if we get back super late. So why don't we it's like 1 o'clock, let's go home. All right, fine. We go home.
This is 1 a.m.?
1 a.m.
Okay.
And we get home, and he's like, hey, my grandpa's out of town. He has a farm down there with a bull.
What could go wrong?
Who wants to slap the bull in the ass
Let's
tonight?
go.
Damn, dude.
The other two guys are like, no. We don't want to do that. No, fuck that. And I'm sitting there and I'm fucking just kind of, I got a hankering to get a handful of bull ass. And so we make our way down.
This is the evolution of cow tipping, by the way.
We make our way down, and the scene is it's a pin with a barn attached to it with a door that lets the bull in and out.
Okay.
He knows all of this. I have no idea where the bull is.
How barns work.
Yeah, how barns work. I'm just a Florida kid up in Tennessee for no apparent reason.
All right.
We get there, and he starts rattling the fucking cage and pissing off the bull and stuff. And I'm like, hey, where's the bull? And then fucking up to the bull and makes all this racket. I'm just like, Jesus, what the hell is that?
Animal.
He didn't tell any of us, unlatches the gate. And I go up to the thing, I start shaking it, and the bull comes out, and it knocks the gate open.
Oh, shit.
Bull's
no.
out. My buddy, because he's been there, hops over the fence again, shuts it behind him, and just like, you guys go slap that bull.
You wanted to do this?
My buddy, who is a doctor now,
Okay.
runs and hops over this fence. Little did we know, the fence is electrified. Gets zapped across his stomach, comes over the top of it, and is sitting there just panting, like screaming. I see in the middle of this whole little pen, there's this food trough. I hop into the food trough because it's got a gate around it so the bull can't get up to you.
Okay.
And this bull is circling me the
Like a
entire
shark.
time. And I'm just sitting there. I'm like, Grant, what the fuck do I do? Grant, fucking talk to me. He's just like, all right, I want you to throw hay in that direction and run in that direction.
Yeah, brilliant. Brilliant.
Yeah, sure.
I'm drunk enough. I was like, that's brilliant.
This is the best idea I've ever
Yeah,
heard.
this will
I
work.
throw the hay in the one direction. Bull doesn't even look at it.
Yeah.
I run in the opposite direction. I hear, and then he fucking is honking after me. I go over the same fence, get fucking zapped as well.
Jesus.
Nice.
So at
Sometimes you
3
slap the bull.
a.m. So at 3 a.m. I never got my handful of bull ass.
Damn, dude.
Good.
Maybe next time.
I would have been
Next
so
time.
afraid.
Sometimes you slap the bull,
funny,
sometimes
man.
he slaps
The
you,
bull
sometimes you
slaps
get
back.
electrocuted. Oh, good
Jesus.
story.
Nice.
Nice debut
story.
story
Good
from
way to come in.
ATGL.
Yeah.
Kevin, what's your story?
So the only time I've ever been in a car wreck was when I was in the military, and I
Was it in an
stone
intersection?
cold. Nope.
Okay.
It was on a lone country road out in the middle of Texas, and I was in full uniform, so I'm in my whites. It was summertime, and we had just gone and seen some kid at the high school, and I was going back to the office, probably like an hour drive or so. 2-lane road, going down the road, but it was raining out a little bit, so it was a little misty. The road went from that pebbly surface to that heavy blacktop.
Okay.
But the road curved one direction and then another direction and down a hill, and it hit a culvert down there, and then you come back up the road. And so I was driving this, and I lost control of the car. I wasn't speeding. I wasn't doing anything crazy. I was in a government vehicle.
Was it raining?
It was raining. It was a little misty out. So I lost control of the car, and I spun around, and I was in the oncoming lane looking over my shoulder. Nobody else was coming, but I saw the culvert coming. So I was like,
You knocked it out of the ground?
all they got to do, no, it's a big ditch. And I was like, all they got to do is just bulldoze it over because I'm going to be trapped in that car and ain't no way I'm getting out of that. Well, I missed the culvert, but still hit like this big stone wall or concrete block. I don't know what it was. And it flips the car upside down.
Oh, shit.
Just down.
Damn.
I didn't fly anywhere. Didn't go anywhere.
Are you hurt?
I'm knocked out. I didn't. I
out.
think I got knocked out because when my next thought was
Tuesday.
What the hell? Why am I looking this way? Why am I looking up? And I hit my head on the dome light, so my head was bleeding, and I'm in my whites. I managed to get my seatbelt off. I crawled out the back of the car. I don't know how I did that because that's what was crushed. And then stood up, and this guy in his pickup truck, he had a work truck, he stops. And he's like, dude, wow, Jesus, the car's still smoking. Wow. Dude, woo!
You're alive?
It's like, come on.
I thought you died, man.
Just a good old boy.
Well, it gets better. So
Kevin found him in deep.
he flips down the tailgate of his truck. He's like, sit up here. He gives me a shop rag or whatever. He's like, your head's bleeding. So I'm holding this rag in my head. He's like, all right, we got to take it to the hospital, but I'm not quite sure where it's at because I don't come out here very often. Well, another couple in their little sedan stopped, and they were like, he was going to leave me on the tailgate, I think.
Oh,
I
my
think he
gosh.
was going to drive that way.
Wow.
So I'm like, all right, whatever.
Hold on.
Let me
So
get
they-
this trap.
It was just Garth Brooks.
It may have
only
been.
Another one.
He's got a purty
Thanks,
mouth.
Ricky.
Only two things to do, and we woke Oklahoma. That's fight or fuck.
But so they put me in a car to take me to the hospital, and of course I called my wife at the time, and she comes out and gets me. But I thought when the cops came out, they wrote up this report, and we had actually a reserve police officer that worked in my office. He was actually a Navy recruiter, but he was also a reserve police officer, and because I got the police report, and it said because I told him I was going 45 miles an hour. I remember that much. But he said they had to write something so it was too fast for the conditions. But the cop said, I don't know how you made it out of that car. I don't
Damn.
know
Yeah.
how
Wow.
you survived. Because he said,
Poontang.
Wow. How did that happen? You just came to life, dude. Look at him. Welcome to
now
the
he's
show,
stuck.
Justin.
Hi.
All right,
Hey.
turn him back off.
This is awful.
Ooh.
What does Snoop Dogg?
No, you're waiting.
No.
Stop.
The sand in the hourglass is gone.
Right, we're done.
We're done.
Let him talk for a minute.
What are you?
Okay, talk quietly for a minute.
What does Snoop Dogg wash his whites in?
I don't know.
I don't know.
That's better, right?
Bleach.
I didn't hear the question.
On that note, what does Snoop Dogg wash his whites in? Bleach.
Okay, I like that.
Thank you for watching.
Thanks,
to
Malibu's Most Wanted.
Wow.
We're going to close the show
Dude, thanks
now.
for the jump scare. Golly.
That's episode 10, everybody.
Bro,
Thanks
what the fuck
to
just happened?
our esteemed panel of experts, our special guest, our crew.
Thanks for
our
coming,
producer.
Austin.
Thanks to Austin on his debut
thank
expert.
you. Thanks for having
Nice
me.
job.
Nice meeting you. Say hi to
Are
everybody.
you going to be joining us quite frequently?
I don't know. This was
Yes,
the one
if
time.
it's okay with me.
It's okay.
If you want the job, you got it. I think you.
You should frequently join us, Austin.
We'd love to have you.
The Sawston.
I can't hear what he's saying because it's so damn loud.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
And his hair's too red.
Don't worry about it.
Frequently join us, Austin.
Yes. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and see you wherever you are. This is IATQ. I'm Brizzle. Good night. Good day.
Night.
Good night.
Tomorrow.
Another end of the day.
It's different. It's different on the outside.
It is different out here.
Syphilis.
Wu-Tang.
Erectric Boogie.
Electric Boogie.
Electric Boogie.
Erectric Boogie. Ah.